Hello and welcome to Laurice's Kitchen. Next up in the candy making week, I'm making coffee creams. These sweet and creamy Java infused chocolates would be perfect for the coffee lover in your life. To make these coffee creams, we need to start with the cream portion first. For that, we're going to need 2 cups of white granulated sugar, a half of a cup of water, 1 tablespoon of light corn syrup, a 1/4 cup of half and half, and 1 tablespoon of instant espresso crystals. We're also going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but we'll stir that in at the end. So first, we're just going to combine all these ingredients minus the vanilla in this pan. Okay, I've got this pan on over medium-high heat. I'm going to continue to stir this until the sugar dissolves. Once the sugar starts boiling, I'm going to clip a candy thermometer to the inside of this pan. We're going to cook these coffee creams to a target temperature of 236 degrees. We need to stir this nearly continuously this entire time. To get to 236 degrees should take us somewhere between 15 and 25 minutes. Okay, this has come up to 236 degrees. I've turned the heat off. We're just going to leave everything in there and we're going to allow it to cool down to 110 degrees without stirring. Once it comes down to 110 degrees, we'll take the thermometer out and stir in our vanilla. Depending on the temperature of your house, it could take anywhere between a half an hour and an hour for this to cool down. Okay, we're at 110 degrees, so we're going to go ahead and add this vanilla, and now we are going to stir this until this loses its glossiness and thickens up. It's also going to turn the color of peanut butter. This can take about 10 minutes. Okay, you can see this is starting to lose its glossiness. It's still pretty warm and loose, so I'm going to have to stir this for at least another few minutes. Okay, you can see this has completely changed, so we're going to go ahead and scoop these out onto this parchment covered baking sheet. This is my 2 teaspoon disher. Alright, this is a little bit too tight for my disher. I don't want to actually ruin the swing arm, so you can use a teaspoon and we just roll these into about 3/4 inch balls. Okay, we need to let these sit and dry for about 30 minutes at room temperature. Now if it's very warm in your kitchen, you can put these in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. We're getting ready to coat these coffee creams. Now, like the maraschino cherry cordials, we're not going to be using chocolate. We are going to be using these chocolate flavored candy melts. They give you a much better result, but they're just as delicate, so they need to be melted in the top of a double boiler. Alright, we're going to coat one candy at a time. And these are going on a clean piece of parchment paper. We're going to need to let these candies set up for probably close to an hour. Now, since we use the candy melts, we can go ahead and put them in the refrigerator and they'll set up significantly faster. Okay, let's give these coffee creams a taste. Chocolatey, coffee, and sweet. Delicious.